Mwah. I feel I should blow you a kiss. The happier you want to be, the less you should compare yourself. Hi, welcome to my channel. Yes, it's always beautiful to have you here. In this video, I want to tell you why you should never, ever compare yourself to somebody else. Comparison is a trap. And what is comparison? Comparison is measuring your life with a yardstick of somebody else. Comparison is simply running somebody else's race. Life is a race. Run your own race and run it perfectly well. Comparison will always make you to focus on that one thing that you do not have. Instead of being grateful for the 9 things that you have, it will always make you see your cup as half empty instead of half full. What does the Bible say about comparison? It says, they that compare themselves with themselves are not wise. See, let me tell you, the Bible is trying to be modest here. What it simply means is that every time you compare yourself to somebody else, you are foolish. It's not me that said it. I didn't say it. The Bible said it. If you compare yourself with somebody else, it simply means that you are foolish. Stop being foolish. Start being wise. There is no basis for comparison. Look at it this way. You are unique. You are special. You've got your own unique talents, abilities, strengths, and even weaknesses that makes you to be you. There is this frame that we used to have in my bedroom while I was growing up. I did not understand it until I was much older. It says, you are you and I am I. That means you are different from me. What are the things that make you to be you? All the unique things that God has put inside of you. And all my own uniqueness, abilities, strengths, weaknesses also make me to be me. You are different from me. So run your own race. The Yoruba people will say, that is exactly what comparison does. You are looking at somebody else's clock, the clock of their life, the clock of their destiny, the timing of their life, and then you are using that to run your own race.
Why are you running?
It will only lead to frustration. Comparison steals your joy. It gives you feelings of inadequacy. It makes you feel that, oh, you will never measure up. That some people are always high there. And comparison also leads to unhealthy competition. You are always running a race, trying to catch up with somebody. Oh, this person has just bought a car. I will also try and buy it. This person just built a house. I also want to try and build it. Kirakita, kirakita, kirakita. Every now and then, it's killing you, but you don't know it. It is robbing you of peace of mind. It is robbing you of happiness and joy. The happier you want to be, the less you should compare yourself to somebody else. Now, there is something called upward comparison. This might be a good kind of comparison because you see people who are doing better than you and you want to be like them, which is good. So instead of comparing yourself and finding yourself competing in an unhealthy way with somebody, why not try to be like them? If you really admire their success, why not try and ask questions? If you are close to them, ask them what they're doing that is working for them. See them as an inspiration. Take them as your motivation to always want to do better. There's also downward comparison. You are looking at those who are not doing as well as you are doing. Now, what this one does to you is that it might make you to be complacent and looking at people below you and now using it as a yardstick that, well, after all, I'm fine where I am. I really feel like comparison comes from a place of insecurity and fear. You have this feeling of inadequacy. You're looking at somebody else. Social media. Beware of social media. As good as social media is, it can put you under undue pressure. Let me tell you the truth, and it's a secret. Don't tell anybody. People post what they want you to see on social media. Filtered pictures, glamorous videos that have been well edited, and that is what you're using as a judge for your own life. You're making a big mistake. Nobody posts their ugliest pictures on social media. No, people don't post all their failures on social media, if they do at all. They only post what they want you to see. There is a kind of image that people want to portray to the world, And that is what they're going to portray. They hide the not too good part of their lives. And so you see somebody posting beside a Porsche car, and then you're saying to yourself, this person has arrived, but we went to school together. Why is my own life like this? Your life is not anyhow. That car is not theirs. And let me ask you this question. If you knew the struggles that person is going through, if you knew all their weaknesses, if you know their destiny and all the things they have to go through, will you still compare yourself to them? Will you still wish that you were like them? Some people will make it early in life. At 20 years of age, they will graduate from the university. As soon as they are graduating, they get a job. They are married by 22. They already have all their children by 27. And by 30 years old, they are called to glory. They exit this world. And here you are. You only got admission at 25. You graduated at 29 and managed to be enrolled for NYSC before 30. You didn't get your first job until 32. You didn't get married until 35. At 40 years old, you're still giving birth to children. But God has blessed you with long life. He has given you peace of mind. Things might look like they're a little bit slow and rough for you. But slow and steady, you will get there if you don't give up. There is no basis for comparison. You don't compare the sun and the moon. They both shine differently and at their own times. You have your time. There is a reason why you were born into that family. And come to think of it, you were not born with a silver spoon in your mouth. It was a struggle going to school. But see what God has done in your life. See how much you have achieved. Even without coming from a rich family, having well-to-do parents, having, big opportunities here and there. God has really helped you. And I think you need to be grateful for that. Face your own front. Stop being distracted. There is too much noise in the world today. Personally, I know that. Too many things competing for our attention, putting us under pressure to keep running and running, trying to measure up. But at the end of the day, it only leads to frustration. Like I always say on this channel, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep putting in little efforts per time. What is important is your determination and a never give up spirit. If you faint not, you will reap. You will get there. If there is anything that you so desire, that you see in others, strive to be like them with the right mindset, not to compare with them and start trying to measure up and surpassing them and all of that. No, it's going to steal your joy. You will never truly be happy, because once you surpass them, there will also be somebody that you meet at the front. You will not start running again to surpass that person. For how long will you do that? Beware of comparison. Comparison can make you do the unthinkable because it puts you under so much pressure. That person that you're comparing yourself with, do you know what they are doing behind the scene? Can you do it? Do you know what they dip their hands into for money, for fame, for power, and all of those things? You don't know. On the outside, they appear glamorous. They appear like they're enjoying life, but you are actually doing better than them. With your genuine hustle, with your real work that you're doing, you're better. You're far better, because what they are doing will lead them into destruction. You've got peace of mind. Are you a married person listening to me? You keep comparing your spouse to somebody else. They will never be somebody else. Appreciate your spouse. Stop comparing your marriage. These people are happy. Are you sure they are truly happy? They want you to see that they are happy. That is what they want you to see. And that is what you are consuming. That is giving you sleepless nights. Like you are not happy. You are happy. Focus on your own happiness. Focus on your own life. Stop running another person's race. There's just no point for it. We all are different in our own rights. We all are beautiful. We are doing well in our own right. Yes. You were not born into the same family. You don't have the kind of abilities that you have. But there is something that you have that is unique. That makes you unique. Makes you different. Capitalize on that. Maximize that. See, we all have the natural tendency to compare ourselves with other people. I wish I was this. I wish I had that. I wish I could get that. I wish I could be there. Stop wishing. If wishes were horses, even beggars would ride. Focus on who you are. Focus on what you have. Be thankful. Keep running your own race. Stop looking left and right and getting distracted. Face your front. No one can make you inferior without your consent. Comparison is a total waste of time and energy. To thy own self be true. Do not waste your time living somebody else's life. I hope that with these few points of mine, I have been able to convince and not confuse you that comparison is a trap. Okay, thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe, support my ministry. Subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment on them. You can also share them with your friends. Let us all learn together. Thank you very much. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, be intentional. Bye-bye. Well, grab this part.